One of the things that I've wondered for a very long time at this point in my life is, at what point do celebrities and athletes and people just with a lot of money stop chasing money? I feel like I can't go one day without seeing Kevin Hart promoting DraftKings on either my phone or my computer. Now, it should be no surprise to anybody that Kevin Hart is obviously a pretty big celebrity, right? He's been doing comedy and some movies and this and that for years and years and years at this point. And of course, with that comes quite a bit of money. I don't know off the top of my head what his estimated net worth is or anything like that, but I'm assuming this is multi generational wealth, right? This is enough money for him and his wife, for their kids, for their kids, and their kids, and maybe even their kids, to live a very, very great life, assuming that they're not blowing all of it, right? Assuming that they're being at least a little bit responsible. His family, his extended family, his kids of his kids of his kids, like I said, can likely live without needing to work, potentially. But why I'm making this video in the first place is that Kevin Hart has gone on record in multiple interviews talking about the lack of education, financial education, specifically financial literacy and so on, in the black community, right? Black males, by extension, black families, and so on. And whether he wants to admit it or not, it is undoubtedly true that he has a lot of influence over that exact community, right? Over the black community. He is, this obviously a world famous comedian and this short, funny black guy, whatever. People look up to him. Well, they don't look up to him. At the end of the day, I know why he's doing it, right? It's an easy check. It's an easy payday. I'm sure they paid him potentially over $1 million for, a certain amount of ads or something like that. But it is, just like I said, frustrating, because if it was someone up and coming that needed to get to where Kevin Hart is right now, I can understand them wanting to get that easy check and to do something like that. But the guy's already fine, right? He's fine. His family's fine. His kids are fine. Everybody's fine. Why not do something a little bit more conducive to the success of young kids, the success of populations, rather than just taking a quick check and just not really caring about anything else? And it's important to note that he doesn't care, right? If you lose your money, if you lose your mortgage, or, you fall behind on this, or you don't put enough money away for your kids or whatever it is, he does not give a shit. You can't send him an email and say, hey man, like, that was really, I believed you because I saw your ad. I'm having difficulty. He's not going to respond. No one's going to respond to you. But those are, of course, just my thoughts on why Kevin Hart doesn't give a shit about you. And if you have anything to add, let me know, and I will see you in the next one.